Iowa State's role on the nutrient reduction strategy is primarily around researching the practices that we're recommending to farmers, but also education and outreach, helping Iowans understand how they can adopt some of these practices that help keep nutrients on the landscape, and sharing all the good science that Iowa State is doing.
So I led the development of the Iowa Nutrient Reduction Strategy in Your Farm workshop. The workshop was developed to provide information on the Iowa Nutrient Reduction Strategy, the purpose, the action items, the needs, as well as benefits of utilizing nutrient reduction practices. Part of the workshop, we go over the nutrient reduction strategy, but also free tools that can be used to estimate nitrogen and phosphorus loss from row crop acres.
There are lots of other educational opportunities to learn about the nutrient reduction strategy and the practices that were identified in the science assessment to be scientifically proven to reduce nutrient loss and help us improve water quality here in Iowa and also downstream in the Gulf. A lot of these opportunities are offered at private sector companies. It can be, big fertilizer companies that manufacture and sell the products. It could be your local ag retailer, whether that's a cooperative or a private company. It's important that farmers and agronomists and everyone else looking at these practices do their homework so they are aware of it.
One of the ways that Iowa State Extension promotes the Iowa Nutrient Reduction Strategy is that we have an office in every single county in Iowa, and so we have folks locally who are working with their friends and neighbors to share information that is coming out through Iowa State, so a lot of sharing of that research, education, outreach. I think another way that we do that is through the programs that Kay and I have talked about, Iowa Nutrient Reduction Strategy in Your Farm, the Landowner Education Program, and then through other trainings that we do like the Watershed Academy. That's another training for conservation professionals. So we have all these folks across the state who help farmers and landowners put in conservation practices, but everyone needs training, and so part of our goal is to help them understand the Iowa Nutrient Reduction Strategy, how to talk about these practices, and how we can support farmers and landowners adopting these practices.
By providing these resources, we're giving Iowans the tools to figure out which nutrient reduction practice will work best on either their farm or the land they own, and we're giving them the tools to make a difference with nitrogen and phosphorus loss.
We're all looking forward to new practices and technologies, how those can fit in farming operations, but also promoting, the whole suite of practices that have already been scientifically demonstrated to reduce nutrient loss and improve water quality. So we have some identified practices that we're still working to ramp up adoption. We certainly have practices like nitrification inhibitors and reduced tillage that have been adopted widely across Iowa. And then looking to the future, we have companies that are investing in what's next. We'll have to learn how to incorporate those products and services into what we're currently doing on the farms in Iowa.
I think the important thing is to understand that there's always something everyone can do. Even if you don't own farmland, you can join a watershed group, can attend an Iowa Learning Farms webinar. There's lots of different things, and there's always something that each of us can do to make a difference.